Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Mercedes Michelle. We talk about anything from finance to lifestyle to motherhood, you name it. You get a little bit of everything on this channel. So if you enjoy the content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. You guys have requested this video so many times, and I know that I am a little late, but better late than never. I wanted to present this video to you guys for a while, but I just wasn't confident with sharing this information, and that's for a number of reasons. I'm not knowledgeable in the stock market. I'm not very educated when it comes to buying stock, cryptocurrency. I can only share with you guys what I do. Take it with a grain of salt. Use it if you choose to, but do not do what I do. Research, research, research. There's so much information out there on YouTube, on blogs, you name it. You can find information in regards to investing. I'm going to share with you guys kind of what I've been doing, how I started investing, but it is up to you to do your own research. So let's get right into the video. So you guys, I started investing when I started to invest in my 401k. Yes, that is considered investing. Your 401k at your employer, wherever you work, if they offer that 401k, take advantage of it. I started at 19 with my first real job at JP Chase. They gave us the option to start investing in our 401k as soon as we started, I believe. And I was 19 at the time, so a lot of my peers weren't really investing, didn't really want to go that route, thought that they wanted all of their money up front because they worked for it. But when I found that the employer matched what you put in, so with the 401k, you invest up to a certain percentage, 3 to 6%, however much you choose to invest of your earned income. And typically your employer matches either dollar for dollar or they match up to a certain percentage, which that is what JP Chase did at the time. And instead of getting like holiday bonuses that some jobs offer to their employees, we got what we called a holiday bonus to our 401k. So in addition to them matching our contributions, they would also put in at the beginning of every year a certain amount of money, 600, 1,000, depending on how the company did, into our 401k. So that was just free money as long as you invested throughout the year. So why not? So I invested for about 3 years, and then I left the company and I decided to take my 401k. Do not recommend. Do not do that. Roll it over, take it to your new company, but do not take your money. They tax it like crazy, and it's just not worth it. So you live and you learn, young and dumb, we can call it that, but you live and you learn. Don't do that. Learn from my mistakes. So I did that, and when I started my new job, again, offering a 401k, I immediately began to reinvest in my 401k. And this time, this employer also offered a Roth IRA. So I began to invest in a Roth IRA alongside my 401k. Now, again, I'm not very knowledgeable in these areas. I have researched, but it's nothing that just sticks in my brain because it's not that interesting to me. But I mean, you're making money, you're saving money, so it should be interesting to you. So I don't want to make it seem like that, but it does get a little repetitive and boring. So I'm not researching these types of things every day. But from my understanding, it is already taxed income. So it's not how a 401k takes money before your money is taxed. A Roth IRA takes your money from your check after it's already been taxed. So at the end, when it's time to utilize your Roth IRA, you're not being taxed additionally for that money that you've decided to save. So I've invested in my retirement and I will continue to invest in my retirement. Now, I can say for an entire year, I did go ahead and take a break from investing in my retirement when I was paying off debt heavily. Now, I have decided to start back paying into my retirement through a teacher retirement account. So I have a new employer who does not offer a 401k, but they do offer the teacher retirement account, which is something that you automatically have to invest in if you are required to do so. So if you hold a certain position that requires you to utilize the teacher retirement system, they automatically take their portion out of your check every single month and put it in your retirement. This is not optional as far as I know. As much research as I've done, it's not optional. You don't choose how much you put in there. This is something that is automatically done. Now, I could be wrong, but that is my understanding of it. I just let them do what they do. I don't even know how much exactly they're taking because I just don't want to be too worried about it. So those are my retirements. I still have my part-time 401k, Roth IRA, and now I have my teacher retirement account that I will continue to invest in. Moving on to stocks. This is more exciting for me. I'm not an expert. I'm not well educated on the stock market. So understand, I'm going to share with you guys what I've been doing, but take it with a grain of salt. So for my stocks, I have decided to dibble and dab in the stock market. I haven't put anything crazy in it yet. I'm not quite there because I am still working on paying off my student loans. But I've decided to take a leap and begin to invest in the stock market. Now, this is not the first time I've invested in the stock market. Back in 2016, when I started with JP Morgan Chase, they gave us the option to buy some stock within the company at a discounted rate. So I just decided to purchase stock within JP Morgan, and I got a discounted rate on the shares. Now, I do not recommend investing in a bank. It's pennies, literally. But you do what works for you. I'm just giving you guys what I've learned so far. So I still have that stock within the company. It's no longer in an employee account, but it is still a computer share account that I have through JP Morgan with my stock there. I just keep it. I could sell it, but I don't worry about it. I am not a day trader. I do not want to get too into the stock market where I'm having to get on and trade and do any of that. It's another job in itself, and I have 2 jobs and YouTube already. I don't need another job. So for me, I like to dividend invest. I like for my money to sit and I get a check quarterly, monthly, depending on whatever stocks I purchase. I don't do the day trade. I don't sell when things go bad or when things go good. I like to invest long term. That is my personal preference. If you're into day trading, kudos. I'm not trying to get rich just based off of the stock market. I'm not quite there yet. Don't have enough free time for that, but if I did, I would probably try to get rich from day trading. But again, I'm not there. So outside of my stocks, I'll go through some of the stocks I purchased, but I'm not going to go through all of them. If you guys want to see my portfolio, you guys can comment, let me know, and I will make a separate video. So, of course, some of the full shares that I've purchased, we'll go through those first because I do have some shares where I just have pennies, not a full share. And just to explain, you can buy 1 share, 2 shares, or you can buy quarter shares. You can buy half a share. You don't fully have to buy a full share. The app I use to invest in the stock market is Robinhood. I'll link my link down below. If you do choose to download Robinhood, you do get a free stock, and I will also get a free stock if you choose to use my link. It's not a requirement. I'm not forcing you to do it. I'm just letting you know. So with that, Robinhood portfolio. Now, I have GE, I have Ford. These are all old stocks that I purchased a while ago. I have, and I'm just giving you guys the full shares that I have, not the half a share, quarter of a share. So I have shares within Selector Biosciences, which is like a health share. It's low right now. I think it will do good later, so I just bought into it. It's a penny stock. Put the codes on the screen so you guys can search, because you know when you buy stock you just use the abbreviations. You don't really have to search for the business. So I put those abbreviations, or whatever they're called. They have terms for all of this. Again, give you guys the dummy version because I'm not an expert. So I also have Reality Income. I have one share in that. I have Global X Funds Global. These are some that I previously purchased when I didn't know what I was doing at all. I've researched since then, but I'm definitely going to be purchasing some more stocks here really soon. If you guys are interested in me sharing that process, sharing that journey with you guys, just give this video a thumbs up so that I know these videos interest you. Now, that is my small portfolio. I didn't go into detail on everything just because this video would be too long, because I'm always buying those little bitty shares. But that's another video for another day. Now, I did want to go ahead and touch on cryptocurrency because I'm also a beginner investor in Bitcoin, and I do use Coinbase to invest in the cryptocurrency. Again, I'll link it down below. So cryptocurrency is pretty much taking over. It's become very popular. I've heard about this Bitcoin since 2016, 2017, and I wish I would have invested way back then, but I didn't. I didn't start to really take Bitcoin serious until around 2018. And then one of my friends, he is heavily into Bitcoin. He's heavily into, you know, the whole cryptocurrency. So I follow him on Snapchat and I just follow his journey, and he really inspired me to just go ahead and really get into it and stop playing. So recently it's hit an all-time high, so I haven't really been too invested in Bitcoin, but I will hopefully get some once it starts to drop, because one thing with Bitcoin, it goes up but it does come back down. So it's up to you if you want to take those types of risks. Now with the Bitcoin, there are other cryptocurrencies as well, so I just go through the ones that I have. I have Bitcoin, I have Chainlink, I have Ethereum. I'm gonna put the name because I know I'm not saying it right. So those are my current cryptocurrencies that I've been investing in, and this is again through Coinbase. So I will link all of my links down below so you guys can download the apps. Again, you get a portion, I get a portion. We help each other, and I will go through this process with you guys. Again, I'm not very knowledgeable or educated in this area, but I wanted to share what I've been investing my money in. And then of course I have my savings. So the way I choose to invest, I have a couple of savings accounts. I have 2 credit unions where I save my money, and I have a bank where I save my money. Now the bank that I choose to save my money, whatever goes to my savings account in my bank, I invest that money. So however much that is deposited into that savings account for the month will get invested in the stock market or cryptocurrencies. That's how I choose to invest, and that way all of my credit union savings accounts aren't being touched and I'm not going overboard. So once my bank account savings is empty, then I'm done with the stock market for that month. And that's kind of how I keep tabs on how much I'm actually investing, and it just keeps everything organized so that I won't overdo it, because sometimes when I get really interested in things, I tend to go overboard. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see Malaya's portfolio and how I invest for Malaya, which is actually my long-term investing that I've been doing, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below so that I know you guys are interested in this topic. Hope this video was helpful. I know it probably wasn't what you guys expected. It's not a how-to, because honey, I'm still learning with you, so we can learn together. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in another video. Bye guys.